Hey, what's up, glitchless runners? This is going to be a tutorial on how to do the Big Octo Skip damage boost with Bombchus. So, as of right now, there is a vote pending in the glitchless community that will potentially legalize a route that, for the first time, will use Bombchus for this damage boost instead of bombs. But even regardless of the result of that vote, there was also a new route discovered that is slower than the fastest possible route with this vote, but still faster than the otherwise fastest world record route. So, regardless of the outcome, we're going to be using Bombchus for this damage boost. So we're going to be coming from the boomerang over there, and right off the bat, what you want to do is enter this door as far to the right as possible. If you're on 1.0, I think you'll be able to open the door from really far to the side, which I can't do here on 1.0 or 1.2. You don't want to be this far over. You want to be about, like, here, like before the slope on the wall. If you really want to set up for it, you can get all the way over here, side hop to the right. If you're on 1.0 and you can open the door right here, side hop input will open it, but you can hold shield instead to prevent opening the door from here, and side hop to the right. So you want to be around this position. So I have this safe state here, having come through the door in the correct position. And the very first thing that you want to do is get to the elevator as soon as you can. And what I like to do is 3 full rolls to the elevator. 1, 2, and have the third one jump off, right? And you want to be aiming for the rightmost corner of the elevator here. It kind of looks scary, like you won't make it, but you totally will. And something to aim for is the, like, the brown, see the brown patches underneath the ledge over there? You want to kind of aim for that one. So you can see it right over there. I'm going to aim right for it, and that'll give me a location for where the corner of the elevator is going to be. So the reason why you want to get to the elevator as soon as you can is because you want to get on it while it's still rising at the last little bit. Normally, a backflip travels a set distance, and it lasts for 11 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then you land on the 12th. What we want is for the elevator to be still rising underneath us by the time that we do a backflip on the elevator, so that the backflip gets shortened by 1 frame because the ground has rushed up to meet our feet 1 frame sooner than normal. So I'll show you what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I land on the 11th because the elevator has risen underneath me. That's what we want. And what we're going to be doing is dropping a Bombchus in this backflip so that we can get a damage boosted jump off this ledge right here. So we're going to be backflipping, holding down and releasing target right after the backflip, and running off the ledge as the Bombchus that we just dropped mid backflip damage boosts us off and gives us a bigger jump than normal. So here's what that looks like in real time. Like that, right? And then eventually you're gonna want to drop a Bombchus in midair and get a nice damage boost across to the other side. And I'll explain all about that in a second. So the first thing is, when in the backflip do you want to drop the Bombchus? And the answer is, you want to pull out the Bombchus and hold R to drop it as soon as you can on the 2nd through 7th frames of the backflip. So you don't want to do the first one. Let me go ahead and show you. So here I am, right here, right? I'm going to make a save state. If I backflip and immediately pull and drop the Bombchus, then what happens when I hold down is I outrun the explosion, and I never get the damage boost. Now, however, if I wait 1 extra frame and I drop it here, just going to hold down and release target, I am indeed going to get a damage boost right before I jump off. And that first jump frame is going to be augmented from the damage speed. And you can do that all the way up to the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to pull out and drop the Bombchus in this frame. And by drop, I just mean I'm holding R at the whole time that the Bombchus is coming out. and so it actually drops a few frames later, but you just want to hold R. Ah, okay. So if this happens, it means that you waited a little bit too long, and the Bombchus is going to run along the floor. So the 7th frame can be tenuous, depending on exactly when you arrive at the elevator. So I would aim for 2 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is always going to be safe for sure. 7 can work depending on exactly the elevator's rising speed, frame to frame. So you have done a successful drop. The window is, 6 or 7 frames wide, which is pretty dang good. Or 5 or 6, rather. And now I'm going to switch over to this save state. And now what you need to do is, we just landed from the backflip, so I release target and I'm holding down. And we want to jump off the elevator while we're getting damage boosted, right? So you just have to hold down in order to do that. But now, at some point midair, we're going to want to press target so we can see where we're going, and switch from holding down to up. And there's a trick to this too. Now watch what happens with this. The 4th number from the top on the right side is my horizontal speed. You can see it's 0 right now. When I start to move, it's 2, 4, and I take damage, and I get a nice big 15 for a frame, right? And that's the big number that throws us off the ledge really far. And then the jumping speed is immediately capped to 5.5. 5.5 is the maximum speed you're going to have in your jump, and you want to keep it at 5.5 the whole way because we really need all the distance we can get on this jump in order to make it to the other side. So depending on when you hold up here, you may accidentally mess up that 5.5 speed. For example, if I press target and switch to up on the same frame, I'm going to immediately clamp it down to 4.5 speed. And then I'll be, slowly increasing it from there, but that's already enough to make this not work. If I hold up a frame before I target, so I'm going to hold up here, and then... Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, let's make sure right off the bat that we always target at least when we take damage or after, not before that. So you want to start to target as soon as, like this frame earliest, or soon after. So I'm going to target here. Or I'm going to hold up here, and then I'm going to target. And you see that I'm even down to 3.5, right? So I'm holding up way too soon relative to target. So the best thing that you can do is, right when you take damage, or soon after, target while continuing to hold down, and 1, 2, or 3 frames after you press target, then switch to up. And you'll notice that the horizontal speed value is 5.5 the whole way. So damage... target, 2, 3, even this works, and I'm switching to up on this frame. And I stayed 5.5 the whole way. Now, if you go a little bit later, so I target, 1, 2, 3, I'm still holding down. If I go down for a 4th frame, then I clamp my speed down to 4.5 again, and that's bad, right? So whenever you happen to target, which is, sometime soon after taking damage, it can be here or whatever, target, and then on this frame, or this frame, you want to switch to up, so that you maintain that 5.5 speed the whole way. So that's important. So now that we have our jumping speed down, the only thing left to do is to do 1 midair damage boost, okay? So I am going to switch to this save state where I have just targeted and started to hold up. So if I just continue to hold up and Z on this frame, I'm going to get a nice 5.5 speed jump the whole way. And so now the question is, when do you do the damage boost? And what are the inputs for that damage boost? So this is the very first jumping frame. Link has just left the platform. What you want to do is wait to at least the 6th jumping frame. And there are working damage boost frames starting on the 6th through 11th jumping frames. But 6th is the best. And then the later you go in the jump to drop the Bombchu, the less time you're going to have to jump slash following the chew drop. So I guess I should mention that the damage boost consists of 2 parts. 1, dropping the Bombchu, and then 2, at some point soon after that, pressing the B button to get a jump slash. And those 2 things combined get you the distance and height to get across. So the chew drop, or the chew pull, rather, happens at the 6th frame at the earliest, 6th frame of the jump. If I go So this is frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or earlier, and I try to pull out the Bombchu here. No matter what I do, my jump slash and my jump is going to outrun the explosion, and I never get the damage boost. But as long as I go on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th frame, or later, up to 11, this is the first frame that works where I can jump slash and take that damage, right? So the earliest time you can jump slash relative to your chew drop is this frame, right? And if you happen to accidentally hold R longer than just the 1 frame needed to drop the Bombchu, Link is gonna put the shield up, and then you won't be able to jump slash for a couple frames while he puts it away. So even if I jump slash now, it won't work, but I could jump slash now because Link put the shield on his back after I released R. So ideally you want to release R as soon as the chew is dropped, and start mashing B to jump slash. There's really no such thing as an early B press as long as you've dropped the Bombchu already. So I would recommend mashing B for this part. And so if you go on the 6th frame of the jump, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you have the largest window to do the jump slash after dropping the Bombchu. So I'm going to drop the Bombchu here, and I could jump slash anywhere from now up until... this is frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can do now, and it'll still work. Just barely. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 frames to jump slash on after dropping the Bombchu if you drop the Bombchu on the 6th frame of the jump. But if you wait till 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... you'll still get the damage boost, but you'll be too low and you won't make it to the ledge, right? And for every frame longer that you wait in your jump to drop the Bombchu, you take one frame off of your window to jump slash following the Bombchu. Because Link is following the same arc the whole way, and you need to at least be damage boosting and jump slashing before he gets too low to even make it to the other end. So depending on how late you drop the Bombchu, you're going to have fewer and fewer frames to do that jump slash on. And so this goes all the way until the 11th frame of the jump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Anywhere from 6 to 11 you can drop the Bombchu, and you'll have at least 1 working frame to jump slash on. So this is the 11th one. This is the last one where I have a working frame to jump slash, and it is the first and only frame. And I will barely make it, same as I did before. So on the 6th frame of the jump, you have 6 frames to jump slash. On the 7th frame of the jump, you have 5 frames to jump slash, all the way up to the 11th frame of the jump, where you have 1 frame to jump slash only. And if you wait to the 12th frame of your jump to drop the Bombchu, you will have no working frames to jump slash, and you'll definitely be too low no matter what you do. So there's a lot of leniency here. You have 5 or 6 frames to drop the Bombchu in the backflip on the elevator, as long as you get to the elevator as soon as possible, so that the backflip gets shortened. And then you have 3 frames after pressing target to switch from down to up on the analog stick. And then you have 6 frames on which to drop your Bombchu, and as many as 6 frames to jump slash, depending on when you dropped your Bombchu. And overall, I guess, it looks like this. Let me go ahead and get a save state from my save state pack. Or you know what? Let's just go ahead and reload the room. That's the easiest way to do it. In real time, it looks like this. I think it's pretty viable to do it unbuffered. So yeah, here's what it looks like. That's it. And then you'd go do the blue switch trick from there. I think this is easier than with bombs. I think it's much more lenient. The real downside is that you have to use 2 explosives instead of 1. And the reason we can't do it with 1 explosive is because we need the damage invincibility from the first damage boost in order to escape the second explosion in midair long enough to be able to do a jump slash. Because if we just try to do 1 Bombchu midair, what happens is the Bombchu explodes at our feet and we don't have any time to jump slash, we immediately get damage boosted, and that's not going to be enough. So between the augmented jump of the first damage boost and the invincibility, allowing us to escape the second explosion long enough to do a jump slash and prolong our jump even further, we ended up needing 2 Bombchus here rather than 1 bomb. But aside from that, I think this is easier, very viable to do unbuffered consistently. And I'm going to put a document of all of the frame data in the video description. So yeah, that was it. Hopefully that wasn't too rambly. Hopefully it made sense. And good luck in your runs.